attorney is visiting one of his customers, one of his clients, and the guy is a very wealthy, a very wealthy art collector. And he's had a rough day, and his attorney called him and finally said, hey, Saul, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. And Saul says, well, okay, I've had a tough day, you know. He says, why don't we start with the good news? What's the good news? He says, well, I just want to tell you, your wife called me and said she invested $5,000 in a couple pictures. And she feels that should be worth at least $15 to $20 million profit. Wow, he said, no, that is not wonderful. That's wonderful news, wonderful news. You know, my wife is such a good businesswoman. I don't know what I'd do without her. And the lawyer says, well, you better get used to the idea because those two pictures were of you and your secretary in the hotel room. Okay, let's begin into our next act, and that's going to be a comedy act called Old and in the Way.
The blue pill! Well, my wife told me to take Viagra. I said, well, you want to fool around? She says, no, that way you won't be peeing on your shoes.
Turn the mic on.
Oh, there we go.
All right, turn the mic on.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
Turn it on.
It's not on?
No.
There you go.
You sure you want this on?
Yeah.
I saw my wife the other day, because I never started the show yet, just you started talking about this. But, you know, I said to her, you know, if I ever get this sucker up again, I'm going to shellac it. And she says, tell you what, if you get the wrinkles out, wash it. Good evening, my fellow geezers and geezerettes. I'm pretty sure that's the female version of geezer. I don't know, Google that, hell I know. Now, this is a very special night.
Yes.
This is the only night in the whole season that people stay after the 50-50. I told my wife, I said, you know, if you have a memorial service for me here, I don't want them to have a 50-50. And she said, but nobody will come, including her. I said, listen, if it's a free lunch, they'll come. Even the ones that know me as, you know the fat guy with the cigar who's married to the really nice lady with the terrible Rhode Island accent? The other day she was up here and she's talking about carpooling. Now, that's C-A-R. But when she speaks, it comes out K-A-H. All right, now here's the deal. These people put a lot of work into this. Linda's been beating them up for almost a month now. If you've been up early in the morning, you'll see them jogging around the perimeter. Linda told me I got to break them down to make them better. You know? So your part of this deal is to clap like the Beatles were just on Ed Sullivan and you were warmed up by Elvis. That's your deal. And plus, I don't take rejection very well. And I know where you all live. Now, I tried to make you laugh. Now I'm going to try to make you cry. I'm going to sing. Now, I know I'm not a very good singer. When I was a kid, I had this old beagle dog. And every time I sang, that dog would howl. And after a while, my father said to me, he said, son, don't you know any songs that damn dog doesn't? But we're going to rip into it, and you're going to clap like this is great. Or else there'll be a big bag of dirt, burning dog poop on your lawn tomorrow morning. Here we go. Yes, sir, my name is Jack. And to hear folks talk, I've done pretty good at that old beanstalk. Now let me tell you about my courting days. See if the hair in your head don't raise. Well, I love this mean old doctor's girl, but he was about the worst to grumble and snarl, and one day he looks at me with his eyes a wild, he said, no poor boy's gonna marry my child. So I stole the silver lining from the clouds in the sky. Stole a horse from Jesse James as he went riding by. I stole Paul Bunyan's oxen, stole every treasure known, and I bought me a little Volkswagen, went riding on home. Another thing, breathe. Now when Doc seen I was rich, he cried. And what was worse, he said I lied about all that stealing. And what was best, to allow his daughter to a little test. Now he said he wasn't about to admit he's beat, till I come over there and stole the sheet off one to him and his old wife and cat. And they were sleeping on it. And he was proud of that. Well, I was young and foolish and said I'd try. And that night, when the moon was high, I made me a dummy with a wooden head, went sneaking up the window next to Doc's bed. Well, I heard them three a-snoring like a roaring aeroplane. I hoisted up the dummy, busted out the window pane. Doc grabbed his rifle, took his aim, and he fired a mighty sound. Well, I'm on to drop the dummy, spreading ketchup all around. That's when I heard Doc's woman scream. Now look what you've done. You'll catch the jail if you don't bury Jack with his hat and all before they miss him and send for the law. Well, Doc went to the barn to get him a spade. Well, I grumbled and snarled to the window shade. Better take the sheet off the bed, I guess, and hand it out here so I can clean up this mess. Well, a few minutes later, I heard Doc laugh. Well, it's just a block of wood shot in half. And I heard his wife ask from the bedroom door, "What'd you want that bed sheet for?" Well, they both knew I had fooled them, so sadly they did speak. "Let's tell the girl she'll have to marry Jack next Sunday week." And though they searched the whole night long, until the breaking dawn, they never found their darling girl. I done swiped her and gone.